Welcome to our educational video on the 3 states of matter. In this video, we'll delve into the fascinating world of solids, liquids, and gases, exploring their particle arrangement, movement, and energy, as well as how they can transform from one state to another. Let's start with the solid state. In solids, particles are tightly packed together in an organized and fixed arrangement. Imagine them as soldiers standing shoulder to shoulder, unable to move freely. These particles vibrate in place due to their thermal energy, which we'll discuss later. This vibrational motion keeps the solid's shape intact, making it rigid. Now, let's move on to liquids. In liquids, particles are still close together, but they are not as tightly bound as in solids. Think of them as people at a concert, able to move around but still in close proximity. Liquid particles have more freedom to slide past one another, allowing liquids to take the shape of their container. This is why liquids flow and are not rigid like solids. Finally, we arrive at gases. In the gas state, particles are widely spaced and have the most freedom of movement. Gas particles have high kinetic energy, meaning they move quickly and collide with each other and their container's walls. This constant motion allows gases to expand to fill any available space. Now, let's talk about the energy of these particles. It's called thermal energy, and it's related to the temperature of the substance. The higher the temperature, the more kinetic energy the particles have, making them move faster. When you add heat to a substance, you're increasing the thermal energy of its particles, which can lead to changes in state. Speaking of changes in state, let's explore how these 3 states can interconvert. This process is known as interconversion of states of matter. When you heat a solid, you provide energy to its particles, causing them to vibrate faster. Eventually, they break free from their fixed positions and become a liquid. This change is called melting. If you continue to add heat, the liquid particles gain even more energy and escape into the gas phase. This change is called vaporization. Conversely, when you remove heat from a gas, the particles lose energy and slow down. They come closer together and form a liquid, a process known as condensation. Finally, if you further decrease the temperature, the liquid particles lose more energy, eventually arranging themselves into a solid structure in a process called freezing. Deposition and sublimation are another 2-phase changes. Deposition is the process in which a gas transforms into a solid without first becoming a liquid. This typically occurs when a gas cools down and loses energy, causing its particles to come together and form a solid. Sublimation is the opposite of deposition. It's the process in which a solid transforms directly into a gas without passing through the liquid phase. This happens when a substance gains enough energy, usually through heating, to break the bonds holding its solid structure together and becomes a gas. And there you have it, the 3 states of matter, their particle arrangement, movement, and energy, as well as how they can transform from one state to another.